So in today's video, we're going to show you how to grind every single one of these SBCs you see on the screen. Now, we're going to start off by completing the 92 plus, then the tots, and then we're going to get into the grind. So let me go ahead and complete both of those SBCs. The 92 Festival Football upgrade has been complete. Let's go ahead and open up this, then our Team of the Season upgrade. Here we go then, let's see what we get. 92 plus, so it looks like a path to glory. I've got no idea who that is. Oh, no, that's not what you want to see. And it is going to be a Make Your Mark Johnston. So there is that one. We know if that's worth it or not. Let me know what you get in yours. And let's go ahead and open up our Team of the Season upgrade. Let's see what we get from this. Hopefully better than our other pack. So it's all Team of the Seasons, moments, live, pluses, etc. It's French. Right mid. From Paris. So it is a plus, I believe. Free play styles plus Mateo. I think she is a 92 rate. So nothing too crazy out of that. Let me know what you get in yours. Now we're going to start the grind with our duplicate. Stop right there. The Euros of Copa America is finally here. Have you encountered this problem when buying coins from other websites? But I got the best service at Loot Bar. Loot Bar provides you with the cheapest and most reliable coins with an 8% discount for new users. I only spent 35 euros and I got 1 million coins, and now there is also a 5% bonus coins for all orders. Don't forget to use code NANNY to use 8% off. The coins will be delivered within the next 24 hours. That's awesome. Now I have the best team like this, and you will be ready to improve your team like I said. The link will be down in the description and comment section. Use the code NANNY to get 8% off and 5% bonus and improve your team today. So with our duplicate, you could go ahead and do the Path to Glory upgrade, the 84x7, the TOTS upgrade of obviously the 92 plus festival, or the hero picks, but I've done them all for previous videos and grinding the game, so I really don't have anything else to do yet except for the 86 double and the 85 player pick. Now, both of these don't need these Team of the Season requirement or a Team of the Week. So what I'm going to go ahead and do with mine is go and put it in an exchange. Now, with you guys, if you wanted to do Van der Ben, for example, or any of the other players that are out, you could go ahead and do that. For example, we need a Team of the Season is 85 here. So I could go ahead and do that. I don't actually want Van der Ven. I don't need him for my team. But if you wanted to do one of the other players, you could definitely do that. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to do the exchange to explain what to do with exchanges. And that's the reason why I'm doing it. I wanted to clear that up because I always get a comment saying, why are you wasting Team of the Seasons in this? This is the reason why. I've completed all the gamble SBCs or the casino ones. There isn't many players out at the moment that I personally want to complete, so I'm just waiting. So with these, I can go ahead and build picks and start the grind. But we aren't going to start from there. We are going to go ahead and put our duplicate into our club. And the first thing we are going to do today is open up a bronze pack. Now, the reason being is that bronze pack is going to get us on our way. So you can see there, our duplicate Mateo has gone into our club. We've got some packs here that we've got for completing both those SBCs at the beginning and our exchange pack here. We'll get back to that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and open up one bronze pack and see what we get out of this. So open up that bronze pack then. So you need 750 coins. With these 750 coins, this is going to give us at least 1 or 2 player picks. So you can see here we got ourselves 4 bronze players, a rare, a Sudamericana, a common, and another common. So we are going to go ahead and pop those 4 players into an SBC. And let me show you which one that is. So 3 of those bronzes are going to go into this daily bronze upgrade. You need to put 1 bronze in. Now, the reason why only 3 go into this out of the 4 that we've got is because the rare that you see on the screen now is going to go into another SBC. So go ahead and pop in the 2 or 3 bronzes you get into this SBC. That's then going to give you a bronze pack back. That's going to be 36 bronze players you get back from all of these. Then once you have enough rares, all you need is 11 bronze rares. They can go into any one of these icon SBCs you see on your screen. And it is going to be the first one here, exactly 11 bronze rares. Pop in all of your bronze rares into this to get a silver pack. Open up that silver pack. And then with all of those silvers, you are going ahead and pop them all into this. So 3 silvers are going to go into this. Doesn't matter if they're common or rare. That's going to give you 36 silvers back. All of those silvers that you get back and bronzes are going to go into this daily gold. Now, every time you complete this, you get 6 bronzes and 6 silvers back. That's going to help you complete this. Then that's going to give you 44 golds back, 4 rare, the rest are common, so 40 common. Then all of those golds you get, unless they're 85 rated or higher, are going to go into the 81 plus player pick. Now, that's going to be your initial start to grinding. I'm going to skip the bronze and silver and the gold steps because I do it every single day. I'm not going to do it today. So I'm going to go ahead and build 2 player picks, and I'll be back as soon as that is done. So at this minute in time, I have 0 commons, and that is because I built 50 player picks in yesterday's video to see if these are worth it. So to get more commons, there are several things you can do, and this is going to help you with the grind massively. with these commons that you're looking to get, you are looking to do the League SBC. So the Mixed League SBC here and the Premium Mixed League SBC. Now, depending on what you have in your club is what SBCs you can do. But if you're doing bronze pack method by opening up loads of bronze cards, getting the silvers and getting the League SBCs, you can go ahead and complete all of these. So, for example, we have this League 2 and La Liga 2 or Hypermotion. We need bronzes and silvers for this. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this. And for completing this SBC, we get a premium gold pack. Now, if you complete every single one of these, they're absolutely unlimited. So you can do as many times as you want. You get 4 packs back and an extra pack back on top. So if you are looking for commons and rares, that's going to be your best bet. I'm going to go ahead and complete this one, and I'll be back once that is done. So this one has been complete with bronze and silvers. Now, you'll get all of these from doing those SBCs I just mentioned from the dailies. Now, of course, if you are doing bronze pack method on top and you are maintaining your packs, if you don't know what I mean by that, I'll show you now. When you maintain a pack, what this means is you're breaking down every single player and club that you've got into League SBCs or into upgrades. So with this pack in mind, we've got ourselves a La Liga, a Women's Bundesliga, and a Turkish League. So that's going to be a League SBC card, and then these two can be used for player picks and much more. So from that pack, we got ourselves a couple contracts, nothing else too crazy. 3 players into our club, 2 towards a player pick, and 1 towards a League SBC. Now, like I say, the more of these you do, the more you are going to get back into your club. And of course, we get extra packs and stuff back from doing other SBCs. So if you are looking to build up, your best bet is to use the player picks to go into the team of the week player picks. And again, with this pack, we've got a Bundesliga, so that's going to be into League SBC, Turkish League, and the Women's MLS. That's going to be player picks. We've got ourselves a La Liga player, League SBC, and then a Serie A, Portuguese, Bundesliga 2, Bundesliga 2, Argentina, Prem. And then we've got some duplicates here that can go into the daily or the premium upgrades. But I'll show you in a second. And other things. So as long as you're breaking down every single pack every single time, that's the most efficient way you are going to be able to complete SBCs. So going back quickly to mention where these bronzes go once you've done the dailies. I get this all the time as well. In your upgrade section, if you scroll all the way to here, you've got premium bronze. So go ahead and pop in all of your bronze cards, hopefully just commons, into this that aren't League SBCs, and the same for your silvers. That's going to give you 4 silvers back. If you get any League SBC cards out of that, that can go into the League SBCs. If they are upgrade cards, they can go into the premium silver. That's going to give you 5 gold commons back every time. Now, the more you do this, the better off it's going to be in the long run. Now, of course, these are here the whole entire time. You want to go through them as many times as possible. And then with your rares, all the bronze and silver rares that you get, make sure you're putting them into every single one of these icon SBCs until there's none left. The reason being is you are going to get yourself a silver pack back and 3 gold commons. So it's to help you on your way. Now, let's just argue while you're doing this grind, you get yourself an 85 rated card or higher, but you don't have any other 85 rated cards or higher to complete any SBCs. This is where this exchange pack comes into it. Now, this is going to give you extra commons on top. So sometimes you can get walkouts, special cards, and much more. Unfortunately, in this pack, we don't, but we do get 83s. Now, 83s are still super helpful, or 84. So, 84 and 83 can go into some SBCs I'll show you in a second. And then all of these rares you see on here are going to go into into player picks. The same for all of these commons. Now, if you're going to use this in the most traditional way, like I say, and the most efficient way, you're going to break down every single one of these cards all the way up to 82 rated. So what I mean by this, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, Libertadores for League SBC, League SBC. We have more League SBC cards, and then you can see here we are looking for upgrades. Now, we've got a Turkish League player here that can go into a player pick, Premier League, Serie A, La Liga. If you keep breaking them down every single time, that way you have yourself League SBC upgrades for more packs and more cards for player picks. So that being in mind, we've got ourselves 2 duplicates here that can go into Ligue 1, and we've got ourselves a Turkish League player that can go into player picks. So using this, we can go ahead and use that into the next step. Now, with the 82s, 83s, 84s, and 85s, as I mentioned, they can go into multiple SBCs. So, with the 83s and 84s, they can go into the 85 plus player pick. The 86 doubles, even though I'm not a fan of these are good to get fodder. The 85 rated cards, so you can use 9 85s, 2 84s, and that'll be complete. And then we have the 81 plus player pick. So let's go over to upgrades. Let's go to the Premium League upgrade, and let's get that League 1 that we mentioned done. Now, we did pack a few League 1 players, and we've got ourselves a couple of duplicates. So what I'm going to do here, the best way to go through League 1 is to go team by team until you have 5 players or 6 players that aren't special cards. So here's a prime example. All of these silvers and bronzes from doing the premium upgrades and the daily upgrades. And once you've got this many cards, you've got that ticked off, then all you need to do is get the chemistry by just shuffling a few players round. And now we can go ahead and pop in any player that we want. Now, you can go ahead and put in more bronzes and more silvers, but we have got a few duplicates to deal with, so that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do now, is get rid of those duplicate cards, which was Jonathan David, and it was Lopez, if I remember rightly. So that's going to help us with the rating anyway, but we can go ahead and then pop in a couple more bronzes. Now, let's just say you don't have any League Un left and you don't know what to do. Instead of buying them, go over to the Eredivisie and just check here in the Dutch League if you've got any bronze or silver cards, because these also count in this League SBC as well. So that has been done there, so we can pop this one in. We've already got the rating, we got the chemistry, we just need 3 different, or it doesn't really matter, any teams we want. And we get ourselves a jumbo gold pack back. Now we have our Turkish League player left to deal with, and if you don't know which one it is and can't remember, I'll show you now. So here we go, we put in our 2 League Un duplicates back into our club, and we've got Ribic to deal with. Now, if you don't know what League SBC cards are, you're a little bit confused, let me just cover that quickly. When we head back over to upgrades, your League SBC cards are going to be every single league you see on the screen now. So MLS Championship, French League 2, Spanish League 2, Bundesliga 2, Serie A or Italian League 2, and Libertadores and Sudamericana. And then for the premium, it's going to be Premier League and La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga and Eredivisie, and then Libertadores and Sudamericana. So as long as you remember those 8 leagues in each section, so 16 leagues, every other league you get is going to be an upgrade card for any upgrade that you want to do, depending on the rating. So we got ourselves a player pick to deal with. So Ribic has gone in, and all of these cards you see now are not League SBC cards, they're upgrade cards, so that means we can go ahead and do a player pick. So we've opened up our exchange, we've got ourselves 1 player pick for being that efficient and going around, and then this is going to help us with our next step. So unfortunately, it was a really bad pick for me, but it still has value in it. So we have ourselves 1 League SBC player, another League SBC player, and then 2 upgrade players. So depending on where you are in the League SBCs, you can decide which one to go for. Now I have Premier League and La Liga left to do, so I'm going to take the Barcelona player for that factor. And that's how you're going to basically grind those steps. Now it depends how efficient you want to be is how you're going to do it. You could argue about doing the 78 plus times 3, but you do need 3 rares instead of 2 rares, and you don't get to pick what you get. So you have to be a little bit careful. You're going to have to decide yourselves what to do with that. In terms of 83s, 84s, and 85s that I mentioned earlier, Team of the Week player pick is going to be your best bet. Reason being is you get yourself 2 packs back every time you complete it. And if you don't need Team of the Week, you might as well grind it anyway, because any card that's 85 rated or higher can go back into these exchanges that I've showed you before and what we open. Now, in terms of packs that we have left, just from completing the SBCs, I'm going to go open those packs just to break down how to sort them out. We have got our tradable pack back from doing the League and Eredivisie and the League SBC. So let's go ahead and open this. No walkout or special card for us today in that, but not a problem. But again, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, upgrade, League SBC, upgrade, and League SBC. Contracts don't sell, but you can try and sell them if you want. Go through and see what sells out of everything else. Discard anything else that you don't need. You get yourselves some coins back. You get yourselves some things in your club. And you are stocking up more gold commons. As you saw there, we got quite a lot. It's going to help us build more player picks, help us complete more League SBCs, etc., etc. And then we got this other pack as well for completing another SBC. I forgot what it was. And again, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, and then a player pick. So right there is an absolute fantastic value for doing the grind. Now, in terms of other SBCs you can do while doing that together, what I recommend you do with those League SBC and player picks is start building up the 85 pluses. So I'm going to go ahead and build all 3 of these. You want to do 1 at a time. And we're going to see exactly what we get out of these and why you should or shouldn't grind them and why they should or shouldn't be in your next step. So let me go ahead and do that now. And just quickly, if you didn't know, an 84 rated team could be completed with the 984s and then 283s. So make sure you're doing that every single time. So with that in mind, an 86 SBC is going to be 986s and 285s. You can do that all the way through. A 90 rated is going to be 990s and then 289s, etc., etc. But I wanted to clear that up while I'm making these picks, just in case you didn't understand what I meant earlier. So all 3 of those player picks have been done. Now, the reason why I've done them together just speeds up the video. But you want to grind these from doing the League SBCs that I showed you. Any 83s or 84s that you get are going to go into these player picks until they're not available. Then you're going to move on to the next one. It's all about ticking them off one by one. Now, what we are looking to get, of course, is special cards. But on top of that as well, as many high-rated cards as possible. So here, for example, we got ourselves an 86 and 287s. Now, unfortunately for me, they don't help me in any way, shape or form. But if you are looking to do those SBCs that we mentioned at the start, the 92 plus or the 90 team of the season or Van de Ven, that's going to be the best way to do it. If you don't have enough commons, again, to do player picks, we've got ourselves 2 87s and an 86. So that's going to be 38 players back, plus 11, which is going to be 49, which is going to give us quite a lot of player picks back to help us basically carry on doing the grind and getting into the next step. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in the 287s and the 86 into this. But like I say, if you need them, put them into the SBC you need. I've obviously done all of those SBCs at the start, so I don't need them. That's why I'm doing this. And I'll be back when we are ready to open these exchange packs. So they have been put into the exchanges. Our duplicates are back into our club. Now, don't forget, with every single exchange pack, we are not just looking to do player picks. We are looking to grind SBCs and much more. So open up our first one here. We get ourselves Kostic, which is an 83 rated. And you can see here, League SBC, player pick, League SBC, player pick, League SBC, League SBC, player pick, League SBC, etc, etc. So make sure you're breaking down every single pack just like that every single time, and you will have yourself a lot of packs and being very, very efficient. Now, the more you learn this and the quicker you learn this, the actual quicker this SBC becomes and how quicker the grind comes. Of course, I'm trying to show you as we go through. So again, the exact same thing with the packs. We got 2 duplicates here, 1 Premier League, and we've got ourselves 1 player pick. Let me go ahead and make the player pick first, and then I'll go ahead and do the Premier League SBC upgrade. So an 81 player pick is coming up. Let me go ahead and do that. So every player you see here is from an upgrade, no League SBC players. We recycled our duplicate, and then we've got ourselves a player pick. Got Broha still to deal with, which we'll go ahead and do in a second. And from this player pick, we get an 83, which can go into the 85 plus player pick, or the 86 double, or the team of the week player pick, depending on what we want to do. So you can see here, every single SBC we are completing, even if we don't get anything crazy, has some sort of value in it to help us with the next step. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the Premier League. I'm going to show you little tips and tricks that I do with this as well. Let me go ahead and get Broha, and I'll be back once that is done. So we have gone ahead and put Broha in. Now, I've got 4 positions left. We still need the chemistry. So what I'm going to do now is switch over to La Liga. Now, you can get the chemistry with Premier League before. You don't have to do it this way. But we are looking to get ourselves a few players in. So we are going to use some high-rated players that we have available, as well as a couple rares if we need them, just to get this SBC done. Now, bearing in mind, we are using what we've only packed in this video, so that makes it a little bit more challenging than it normally would, but if you've got extra Premier League players in your club, go ahead and use them. So what we are going to go ahead and do now is just pop in all the blanks, try and get ourselves the chemistry when possible, and hopefully get ourselves ticked off in terms of chemistry and much more. As we get ourselves the last couple of positions here, and then we've got the rating there, we pop this player in here. That's that done. Just need the chemistry, switch them over, and now we've got that done. So from that exchange packs that we've opened, we've managed to complete the Premier League and La Liga. We got ourselves a player pick back, and now we get ourselves an extra pack back as well. Let's go ahead and stick Broha into our club. Now, the Premier League and La Liga pack that we get for completing that SBC is actually an 82 plus guaranteed in it. So let's see what we get out of this. No special card. It's going to be Swiss goalkeeper, so it looks like Sommer. So it's an 84 rated, I think he is. I can't remember. So I've got 2 84s out of that. Again, fantastic for the 85 plus player pick, the 86 double, any part of any other SBC you want to do and much more. And then we got ourselves 2 League SBC players here and then 2 player pick players as well. So in terms of a pack, a really nice pack to get. And now we are going to head over and complete the 86 doubles just to show you what you should be doing with those 86 doubles and much more. So let me go ahead and complete those right now, and I'll be back again once that's done. You should do these one at a time, but I'm just going to do all 3 just for the sake of the video. So they have all been completed. Now, you want to do these one at a time after you've done the 85 plus player picks, because then this is going to be like your last chance of the day to get yourself high-rated fodder to complete these SBCs. Now, you can see here we've got 3 of them. Open up our first one. No special card for me, so my bad luck continues. German striker. This has been 86 rated. So 2 86s. This is why I say this is why you should do these last, because the 85 player picks, at least you can pick something. So we go into our second one here. So we get ourselves a special card. It's going to be Argentinian striker from, so it's going to be 87 Martinez. And who else is going to be in this? It's going to be the Copa America, Minda. So we got ourselves a 91 and an 87, which is fantastic for completing any of the SBCs that have come out, even for Van der Ven. Now, I've got myself a duplicate. I'm not going to go ahead and complete those SBCs because I've already done them all. The only one left to do is Van der Ven, who I said I didn't want to do for the video. I'm not interested in doing him. So I'm going to go ahead and pop him in an exchange, which can then give us even more player picks back, as you already know the story with this now. So let me go ahead and pop this Minda into this, open up our last 86 double. But this is why I'm saying you should do this last, because at this point, you should have got rid of most of the stuff in your club. You're looking to build back up with the high-rated fodder unless you're going to finish off an SBC. If you don't, then you've got yourself more exchanges to carry on doing the grind back over again. Give yourself a little bit extra chance. So again, we're going to send Minda back into our club, and we're going to open up our last 86 double. Can we get another special card, or is it going to be just golds? Let's see. Another special card. English goalkeeper from Manchester United. So it's Mary Earps, and who is going to be the other card behind? We're going to skip it because it is going to be the long walkout. So let's have a look who we get. Somebody big, please. I mean, an 94 McKennie is not a bad card. It's actually a pretty good rating. So that's a fantastic card, for example, to go into my team if I need him. We got an 86, and then we are prepared to go back round again with our exchange pack. But if you didn't want McKinnon, for example, that can go towards Van de Ven or another card or whatever else you wanted to do. And that's a really high-rated card. So that helps you then hit the lower the rating down to complete any other SBC overall. And we have ourselves again an 84 and 83, a load of League SBC players and player pick upgrades to go for, and then we can carry on going around with the grind. Just a little video here to show you how to grind. The make your mark ones seem to be really hard to pat. I know we got 2 in this video, but I'm not going to title it as that. Thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.